just think you can flap your yap. No cap, yo, we looking at the facts and stats. Second city gritty to across the map. Put your cleats on your feet while we run some laps. Buckle up your seat while we have some chats. Who the GOAT on the court, pictures and running backs. Plug in your jacks and you're whipping your phone. Shalom, let's get it on, just a set in the tone.
Welcome everyone to the Setting the Tone podcast. It's your man Tone right here, along with my guy J Mac. Back in effect. Bears, week 8, game number 7.
It was a heartbreaker.
Listen,
Heartbreaker.
we took a major L, a heartbreaking loss to the Washington Commanders, 18-15. And yeah, I'm still in my feelings about it. We were that close. J-Mac. We was so close, bro.
We was real
Being
close.
5-2 right now. Instead, we're 4-3 for the season. The Commanders are now 6-2 for the season. Undefeated at home, Commanders are. The Bears are 0-3 on the road. Tell me how you felt after the game ended. Immediately after the Hail Mary pass from Jaden Daniels to, what's his name? Noah Fant. Yeah.
Number 85, whoever he was. And first my wife, she was in a different room, so she watched it first. And she was
Noah Brown, my bad.
Yeah, her reaction told me what the fuck happened. I'm in another room and I hear her reaction. I'm like, shut up, don't say anything.
You was on a little delay.
Man, hell yeah. Then next thing you know, that play, and my heart just dropped. My heart fell on my drawers, man.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh at your pain, but that was funny.
Shit. That's why I fell in my drawers, because it was I felt like shit right afterwards. Man, that was real hard to swallow. I promise you it was.
Yeah. My first reaction was crazy because I'm over here. I'm basically doing what Tyreek Stevenson doing. I'm showboating and taunting and talking shit to myself, though. I'm in a room by myself. I'm over here like, yeah, this shit is over. We got their ass. We stole one. Yeah. Boom, boom. And then, bam, oh, shit.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, like I got shot.
Yeah, twice.
Oh, my God. Yeah,
that didn't feel good.
It didn't feel good at all, man.
That was a real bad feeling. That was a real...
Look, I had memes queued up and everything to put on social media. I was just editing a meme, like cropping it or whatever, just to put it up because, I got some social media friends that are Commanders fans. And I was like, oh, yeah, I got some memes for their ass now. We about to get them.
Right.
Man, I had to delete that shit immediately.
Yeah. That's bad. That's bad when you right there 12 seconds away and you getting ready to start dropping them memes soon as you hit them 000s, and you got to throw all that shit away.
Gotta wait till the zeros hit, like Tyreek Stevenson said in his apology to the fans and his teammates.
Yeah, you gotta wait till them zeros hit. I don't. That's just really unfocused, and
yeah, I don't accept his apology, man.
No, hell no. you cost the team a victory, and
it might hurt us later down the road.
Yeah, it just may.
And he knew better, man. It's not like you 7 years old. You in the NFL. You're a professional. You know the game ain't over till it's over. Come on now.
right.
Oh, that
And
showboating and
it was,
taunting.
and from what I'm gathering, it was his uh job duty to be back there with Noah Brown.
Yeah. So
And
was he supposed to be behind him?
yeah, he was supposed to be back there with him.
When you say
And
back there with him, I'm asking, is he supposed to be behind him or in front of him?
probably in front of him to box him out.
Okay, so he was in front of him.
No, he was in front of him as a jumper. The only
Oh, you mean
jumper
in
that
front
was
of him is
supposed
the okay? I get what you're saying. Boxing him out like a hooper.
right,
Okay.
he's supposed to be boxing him out, but instead he going up as one of the jumpers. And from what I understood, Bayard was supposed to be the jumper, and
Okay.
everybody else was supposed to box everybody out.
Ah,
So
so they didn't even understand the assignment. So
I think dude probably just fucked up and missed the assignment because once he seen
yeah.
the play going, then he want to run back and
Oh
cancel the
shit.
play. Right, exactly, exactly. I mean,
And
the
just
play. I mean,
instinctively jumped instead of doing what he's supposed to do.
right, right. If you locked in, then you lock in on what your job assignment is. So yeah, on that note, especially after hearing a little bit that I heard today, no, I
Yeah.
don't fuck his apology.
Yeah.
You cost us the game. You gave up well, until we talk about the game, then we'll go there.
Yeah, we get to that. But yeah, um not only did he cost us the game right there, but he also had a penalty earlier in the game. Was it
Thank you.
misconduct or whatever when he poked
Yep.
the dude in the
Fuck
eye,
with
whatever?
somebody.
15-yard
Right.
penalty tacked on top of the first down they had just gained.
Yep.
So that was like 25 yards at least. And they actually kicked a field goal on that drive.
Yeah. That's not
So that's 3
including
points he added to it.
that's not including the 61-yard pass over the top to McLaurin that he gave
Yeah.
up.
Yep, that one. And we talked about this from preseason that somebody gonna get us over the top, and he'd probably be the one to get hit over the top.
Yep. Because he's
we saw in training camp they was getting him over the top.
Yep, he's
And
undisciplined.
McLaurin got that speed, so
Yep.
scary Terry.
Yep.
So yeah, he made a few mistakes in that game.
Quite a few.
Quite
And
a few mistakes.
I think he got away with one when Zach Ertz dropped that damn
The goal line.
yeah. Because if it wasn't for Ertz taking his hand off the ball, that was an actual catch. And he actually I give him kudos for actually staying with it and knocking the ball out of Ertz's hand. But
Yeah.
other than that, if Ertz's hands wouldn't have came off that pass, it would have been a touchdown.
No, yeah, he gets props for that, playing good defense, knocking the ball away.
Yeah, but at the same time,
the rest of his other mistakes outweigh that, man. They just outweigh that for sure.
Boneheaded plays.
Boneheaded plays. Second year, good player. But we've seen between last year and now this year, he makes boneheaded mistakes during the game.
Yeah, too many. That's gonna cost the team. Though.
Too many. Yeah, good. Like I said, good player, but the mistakes he make are just critical. So let's get into the game, man. Start from the tippy top. The Bears get the ball first as the Commanders decided to, wait for the second half to get the kickoff, receive the kickoff. So the Bears get the ball first, and they do nothing with it for like the first 3 drives. Am I correct?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
I mean, we can say they did nothing with it for the first half, really.
Right.
For the first half.
I don't know what the issue is where we always starting off slow. What's with the slow starts offensively? And then, the defense got to go out there and hold them and constantly play catch up, in the first half or keep the teams from scoring.
So my thing with that is Caleb looked real bad out there, real shaky, overthrowing, just accuracy issues. Now, on his scouting report coming into the league, he was considered a very accurate quarterback. But
Yeah.
we've seen some inaccuracies since he's been in the NFL. And I'm wondering in this game, was that just jitters because he was playing at home and he was excited? He was just too pumped up. What the deal is, man? Because it was some open looks and he was just sailing the ball, missing. Just fuck.
Yeah, missing passes, missing receivers, throwing behind them.
Yeah.
Yeah, me personally, I think the game might have been,
Too hyped.
yeah. He may have been too hyped for it. He may have put too much pressure on himself. Going back to DC, he probably tried to downplay the 1 versus 2 shit, and
But it was still in his head, right?
right. And you want to go out there and show everybody in the NFL that I am the consensus #1 pick, and I am better. But unfortunately, Jay Daniels had other plans.
Right. Now, with that, going back to that Hail Mary touchdown, 52-yard touchdown, which is crazy in itself. To me, up until this point, I thought Caleb may have had a chance to steal the Offensive Rookie of the Year. But I think Jaden Daniels sealed it with that Hail Mary. up to now. And unless he falls off the map and someone else will step up until now, he's the Offensive Rookie of the Year, in my opinion. Jaden Daniels.
I totally agree. And not just that Hail Mary, but the way he plays the whole game.
Well, I'm gonna say this. This is one of my sticking points. I mentioned on here before. Yeah, he threw for 326 yards, but he didn't throw any touchdowns.
Hail Mary.
If you don't count the Hail Mary, there's no touchdown. So all them yards are empty calories. Well, I'm gonna say empty calories because they got field goals.
Right. You can't say they're empty because
they're not empty. They got field goals.
Right.
However, even while getting those field goals, the Bears still took the lead off of his 326 yards of passing. So,
yeah, but it went 326 until the last play of the game.
Right. So minus the 52, it was 200 and some odd yards. So it's like, yeah, he had a good game, but he didn't score a touchdown on us, you know what I'm saying, until a Hail Mary. So I can't say empty calories because they got points off of it, but he didn't get touchdowns. He didn't get touchdowns off of it, which is like my thing about yards and quarterbacks. People lean on yards more than anything as far as evaluating a quarterback. I'm like, but did he get points? But they did get points, so I'll give him that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. They got him in
But those points mattered none until the Hail Mary.
But at the same time, I believe personally, just the way the game was going, they wouldn't have stopped them from getting in field goal range. But I believe they could have gotten in field goal range and just kicked the field goal and tied the game.
That's quite possible. I thought about that happening, but I was like, nah, they're going to try to win this. They don't have any timeouts. They're going to try to win this.
Why not? Right. Why not? But no, they could have went for a field goal and actually probably tied the game just the way shit was going, the way
time wasn't on their side to do that, I don't believe.
What's that?
I said I don't think time was on their side to try for a field goal.
Well, the way Flus was playing the game, I don't see why not. 2 quick outs. There you go. But you gave up 13 on that play before the on that play before the Hail Mary. Now, who's to say you can't get another quick 13 or 15 on a quick out?
So they had like 19 seconds after the kickoff return.
Oh well, yeah. You want to talk about that one too? How the timekeeper was fucking with the time?
Yeah. Go ahead. That shit was. I like you niggas don't know what time it is.
Right. Man, I'm like, come on now. They just ran the play and it took 1 second. Are you
right?
Serious?
Yeah. Man, the whole second.
What's with the clock?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Somebody was trying to cheat for them, man. Somebody was trying to cheat.
I'm glad Bruce actually caught that. And he don't pay attention to shit else like it was a pass going down the middle that got dropped. and that he could have challenged. You
Yeah,
challenged you challenged unnecessary shit, but
I
that's
said
what
the
you should have
same
challenged.
thing, bro. He challenged all this unnecessary shit, but he ain't challenging this. Oh,
Right.
now his red flag scared, huh?
Yeah, it's tucked way in his pocket,
Yeah,
down
he's
in his
scared
damn
now.
sock. He couldn't reach it. No, no, we got to do better than that. You know, it's to me again. I'm just gonna go back to say we should be 6-0. We just not fucking.
You mean 6-1?
I'm gonna say 6-0 because even
We
in them
played
damn
7 games though. We played 7 games.
okay 7-0. Fuck that.
Okay.
Because the 3 games that we lost, we were in. The
Okay.
3 games because of coaching and not readiness, we were fucking in. Indianapolis, we should have won. Coaching actually lost that for us. Um, the Texans game, not prepared to me. And this game right here, bad coaching at the end. Because it's
Yeah.
something that we always talk about. You playing prevent defense with what 19 seconds left. Why? You prevent yourself from winning the fucking game. Put pressure on a rookie quarterback.
Put pressure on the rookie. Look, they pressured with 3 players.
Yeah.
Why not your 4-man front? Why not pressure with all 4? Even I would have brought a safety. Fuck that. Because every second going to count right now. And they would have gotten down to field goal range, but they wouldn't have got no touchdown because they would have ran out of time. Period.
Right. Well, why do you have Edwards spying him on the last play of the game?
Yeah.
Why? He should be rushing the passer. Why spy?
Why spy?
That made absolutely no sense at all.
There was definitely some bad coaching decisions in that game. That was one on the Hail Mary. What was the play before that? Trying to think about it.
It was that 13-yard out.
The 13 yards, letting them get 13 yards, letting them because they played way off of them, no coverage.
Exactly. That's what
the
I'm
13-yard out. Why are you letting them get 13 yards closer? Don't you know the further back they are from the end zone, the further he's got to throw for that Hail Mary. He ain't finna throw 70 yards, 75 yards for no touchdown.
Nope.
That ain't finna happen. But you let him get closer.
He still threw it from the Bears 35.
Mm-hmm. But imagine the tacking on that 13-yard pass, but without getting that, he would have had to throw that shit from the 20?
Right. Yep.
Come on now, that's 80 yards. No, he ain't finna do that.
Bad coaching. That's a horrible
bad coaching.
That's a horrible decision. And I don't want to hear shit about, it comes down to the execution of the last play. You don't give him that last play.
Yeah. Look, every play matters, especially in crucial crunch time like that. All those plays count. Not just one play. Every play counts because you're giving them yards to get closer to their goal. Come on now. Mm-hmm. That don't even make sense. He trying to say it didn't matter. Flus, lose me with that shit. It matters. It all matters. Take some accountability, but that goes back to what we said last year. He don't take accountability. He tries to push it off somewhere else.
Yeah, that's to me. It's like everybody trying to push it off on Tyreek, for the last play of the game. It's plays that led up to that, that could have been better, so you wouldn't come down to that last play of the game. So I mean,
but still, every play counts.
He got a part in it.
Yeah, he got a part in it.
He got a huge part in it because you're not focused. You're not paying attention. You're not doing your fucking part. So, yeah, I just still put that all on coaching. It's just horrible decisions being made.
And speaking of coaching, just when we were starting to give Shane Waldron his kudos, his props, he made his play calling was terrible, especially the Kramer handoff. Like, why are you trying to get cute? We don't have any points on the board. Why are you trying to get cute? Just get a ball to Roshan, man.
Yeah, I think I spoke about that in our chats that we're gonna see a play like that where he's gonna hand the ball off to Kramer. And to me, that wasn't the time to do it.
Yeah, that was not the time. You ain't got no points on the board. Get the points on the board. Stop trying to trick them. Stop
No,
trying to be cute.
actually, I think we did have 7 on the board
Then we already had
at that
7.
point.
My bad. That was the
Yeah,
second drive then
yeah, and
in
we
the
have
fourth.
to give our hats off to the defense for getting the ball back.
Yeah.
And you
Okay.
know, when they when they got that turnover and the defense got the ball back, it was like 7 and some change left. So I kind of figured we still could get the ball back and
Yeah.
uh, still probably be in the game.
Yeah.
And they did just that. They did just that. Got the ball back and shit. We went down there and we scored.
Yeah.
That's when Rojo actually scored. Then to get a
Yeah.
ball to him in the first place.
Right. Should have been like that in the first place. And then on that last drive, right? We throw a pass on that drive on the goal line.
Yeah, that fade
What?
to DJ Moore.
Yeah.
Supposed to
Why
be
aren't
a
we?
fade.
Yeah. Why aren't we running the ball? Run the ball so you can run the clock out. Every down when you're on the goal line, just run it. Run the clock out. Score. Game.
That makes more sense.
Game. They ain't gonna
That
leave
makes
them no
more sense.
time. We ain't leaving them nothing.
Again, that's bad coaching.
Bad
Bad coaching.
coaching. Shane Waldron play calling and Eberflus okay in it. Because I'd have been
Yeah,
like, nah, we ain't finna throw no pass. Nah. Hand the ball off.
yeah. So I mean, how long is they gonna be around? Especially Flus.
Yeah. He's the head coach. Everything that's being called on the field also falls on his back.
Yeah,
You know? You
it's
allow it.
bad because that's Poe's dude. So Pose is partially to blame for this
Facts,
as
because
well.
Pose had opportunity to hire someone else with his first year and last season, all season. He had a chance to change it before he brought a new quarterback in. Let me go ahead and get a
Yeah,
new head coach.
yeah.
And he stuck with his guy he hired. And there's that.
With a clean slate. But
Yeah.
oh, this is what we have to endure for this season. And to me, the only thing that saved Flus is a playoff berth.
Yeah.
I mean,
Facts.
you got the team in place to make a playoff push, even if it's wild card playoff push. You got the team in place.
Yeah. It's
And
playoff or bust, man. It's playoff or bust.
yeah, I agree. I agree.
Now, some of Caleb's problems, of course, we were saying inaccuracy and shit like that, missing his receivers on easy passes, I believe. And part of it was the Commanders' defense put a lot of pressure on him. And the offensive line, which we were starting to give props to and praise to, wasn't holding up. They were letting guys get through. I was just like, wait a minute, I thought y'all turned the corner. I thought y'all were going to be a decent offensive line. Nope. It was all a
No,
smokescreen. It was all a mirage.
yeah, but it's a damn. It's kind of like what everybody keeps saying. Oh, y'all ain't played nobody. Eh, when you step up the level of competition, then you actually see where you at. So,
Yeah. And to
and
that, go ahead.
they let us know where we at because
But to
we
that
did
point,
not.
the Commanders' defense wasn't all of that.
No, they wasn't all that, but hell,
But they showed us they were better than because they were giving up a lot of points in themselves. They weren't putting up a lot of pressure on quarterbacks before us. But our offensive line is just that weak that we allowed them to pressure our quarterback because they weren't coming into that game. The Commanders' all defense was not top notch. It wasn't like we went and faced a top notch defense. We didn't. But that just shows how bad the Bears' offense is.
Yeah, and to me, I think the Commanders' defensive line, just because they lost a few pieces, they was whipping our ass. And
Yes.
the Commanders' trenches,
Yes.
even on the all, even their offensive line was whooping our ass.
Yes.
Plain and simple. The Commanders won the game in the trenches, and
No, they
to
won the
me,
game in the Hail Mary.
well, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
I,
true.
I had
That's
to
true.
throw that in there. But no, they had a great game. They had a great game in the trenches. I agree 100%. I can't even trip on that.
And
Caleb got
another,
sacked twice on lost 20 yards on the sacks. We sacked them twice. Not only did we sack Jaden Daniels twice, we got a lot of knockdowns on him. We was putting him on his ass. So we
yeah,
kind of
but not
our defense
don't
did
when
good
it
in the
counted.
trenches.
I don't think when it counted, we had to bring the
Okay.
pressure, in order to actually get them hits on them. But other than that, we got no pressure on him just with the straight front four.
Hmm.
I didn't see shit. Um, damn. Well, I mean, as far as speaking of their trenches, their offensive line, where has Dexter been? I mean, he hasn't been last couple of games. When he ain't been seen. Um,
He had 6 tackles, 4 solo. Not too bad.
Dexter,
Yeah,
Dexter.
Dexter. Yeah.
I'm talking about showing up in the pressures in the quarterback hits that we've seen in early in the first 4 games when
I
you
hear what you're
going up
saying.
against when you're going up against better competition. That's I need to see a little bit more out of Sweat as well. I've seen he showed up on a couple of plays, but to me, I haven't seen much out of him this season.
He had 3 QB hits. He had a sack and 2 tackles for losses in this
So
game.
we need to see more.
Damn, dog. You
That's
ain't
just me.
I see.
That's
You
just
ain't satisfied.
I
That's a
just
good
need
game. If somebody
I
told
just
me
need to see more.
if somebody told me our defensive end had a sack, 3 QB hits, and 2 tackles for losses, I'll be like, okay, he had a good game. Yeah, he played good. No, not J Mac. J Mac like, no, I need more.
I need more.
I need
'Cause
more.
he's supposed to be the leader of that defensive line.
Right?
So I just need more from him. I need him to set the tone.
Three. Yeah, I like that. I like that tagline, setting the tone. Set the tone. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean we need him for that. And if he's not being disruptive and causing havoc to me in the backfield, the other players not beating off of that.
3 QB hits. How much havoc you want him to cause in the backfield?
And
Two tackles for losses. That's in the
we need that.
backfield. A
We need
sack.
that
That's in the
hit.
backfield. Huh?
I need them quarterbacks hit, especially them rookies. You going up against a rookie quarterback, he's supposed to be on his back
How many times you want him on his back besides the 3? How many more times?
all fucking game, all game. He stood back. To me, he stood back there too comfortably. And when he
Nah, he
got
had
ready
some
to,
comfortable plays for sure.
yeah, and when he got ready to step up in the pocket and run, it was like he ran with like nothing. Like, I'm finna get this 10 to 15, and what y'all gonna do about it?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And even like when he faked out Edwards,
Mm.
man, he put a little move on me, and I got this. So I just want to shake the rookie QB's confidence and have my main defensive lineman put him on his back as much as possible.
Hey, I gotta give Daniels credit. He's a good player. He's a good rookie. He's
Yeah,
owned up to his hype.
yeah,
He's a Heisman Trophy winner. I mean, we would have been facing a Heisman Trophy winner either way if Mariota would have been playing. Excuse me.
right,
But
right.
no, Daniels is solid. He's a good player right now, and he's going to be a great player probably in the future. And kudos to him for standing in there taking them hits after coming into the game with some questionable ribs.
Yeah,
So
yeah. I think we're gonna see these two in a future battle. I mean, this is just the beginning.
I mean, the NFL likes to schedule the Bears versus the Commanders, so keep scheduling us every year.
Yeah. This should be a good one. Seeing 1 versus 2 and how they careers progress.
See them 5 years down the line. See them 10 years down the line. See what's up with them. Bam.
Right. And hopefully they still be with the teams that drafted them.
I hope so, because I went out and bought this jersey. I hope he outlives his rookie contract, man.
Oh yeah. I think he will. You know how Poe's like to hold on to his picks. That's a good look.
He likes to hold on to him until it's too late. Kind of like your boy Velus Jones Jr.
No, Felders Jones.
Felders Jones. Like, why you hold on to that man until he had no value? You already knew he wasn't it. You benched him.
Yep, you benched him for a reason.
For a reason. Yep. You held on to him until he had no value. Supposedly, during all season, teams was calling about him. Yeah, he was trying to find a role for him because you drafted him high, and you knew his days were numbered pretty much.
Yeah, well, at least by them releasing him, he can still go. Somebody will pick him up.
I don't even care who pick him up. Just don't bring him back on waivers. Don't bring him back to the practice squad. Let him walk. Let him find a new home.
I think he will. I think he will.
So
let me
go ahead. No, you got it.
No, I was just gonna ask you. Even though out of that game, what were the key players of the game for you?
On the Bears side of things.
Well, yeah, of course.
Oh shit!
You probably don't even have no one.
I do, but
okay. Let's see what we got.
Because I thought about this before the podcast. I was like, we're gonna talk about the key players, and this is gonna be funny because it's ridiculous right now because we took a devastating loss. But I have to say, DeAndre Swift is my key player.
Okay. All right. I don't have a problem with that.
I mean, he had a good game. He had a good game. Mm-hmm. I wish he'd have more carries, more pass attempts to him. But he had a good game. What do you have? 129 yards rushing.
Right.
And he didn't have any pass attempts to him.
Yeah, I was really expecting him to take off in the passing game as well, but
yeah, me too.
That's all you got for your key players?
That's it, man. I ain't got nothing else. I wanted to say Caleb, but he only played good the fourth quarter to me, in my opinion, the fourth quarter. But so I can't say him.
Okay. Damn. Well, I got Swift at the top of my list, of course, because he was an offense.
Yeah.
And I have to say, I was gonna say the defense, but that last play of the game, no, not focused.
Yeah,
but I got to go with Tory Taylor. Yeah, because he flipped the field for us quite a bit,
several times. Yeah.
And
pinned them deep, and so they had a couple drives that stalled. They had a couple drives where they just couldn't get enough to get into the end zone.
Right.
And we have to thank Tory Taylor for being that 12th defensive player.
Right, exactly. And then, that's facts. And
5 of them inside the 20.
Yeah.
5 of his 7 punts inside the 20.
Right, and that's I think it was 2 of them. He did it from like the 35 or something like that.
Yeah, he had one of them that went 68 yards.
Right, he had a couple of booming punts.
Yeah,
he had a few booming punts. But
is he still worth the 4th round pick?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, because who else you gonna get to? You're on a rookie contract. You ain't have to extend nobody, and you wasn't getting shit out of Trenton Gill.
Okay.
I mean, what you wanted from him, so let him go. and go
Yeah,
out there and get a better dude.
facts. Now, what were we gonna say? I sorry.
No, I was just gonna say, as far as my other dude was, I was gonna say Caleb, and that's only the because of the fourth quarter, and he didn't turn the ball over. But other than that, I really can't find I couldn't find nothing besides Ashley Swift and Taylor.
Okay. Yeah, I thought Caleb actually played well in the fourth quarter. He was leading us to the end zone, and we should have had more touchdowns when we got in the red zone. But the play calling from Shane Waldron snuck up on us again.
Yeah,
Ah,
I agree. What did you think about St. Jude's number 25 giving he was giving DJ the flux the whole game.
yeah, that was a good matchup.
Yeah,
What I,
he was giving DJ the flux. It's
and
like
they
they secondary was giving us the flux. I mean, they couldn't get
and
open.
that was supposedly what I read because I don't watch their games, but from what I read, the secondary was probably their weakest link, but it didn't look like it.
It didn't look like it. That might have been open. Yeah, it didn't look like it. And real
Yeah.
quick, I wanted to point out. Uh, I know you probably seen it too, because it was pretty much. I think it was in the second quarter. It was like two blocks that on Caleb scrambles. One
Hmm.
was from one block by Rojo, in
Hmm.
which Caleb avoided a sack, but it was a scramble for 1 yard, but it was a block that that sprung him, so he can scramble, to pick up that 1 yard to avoid the sack. And then the second block was by Swift, in which Caleb scrambled for like 13.
Hmm.
He picked up number 54 blitzing, and to me that those two blocks stood out. I like how they picked up the blitz, and it was
Yeah.
always number 54 blitzing.
I
But
don't like the fact that we only picked up 1 yard on that one play though.
yeah, yeah,
Might as
because
well
in
just
that in that same on that same drive, we didn't pick up the first down
yeah,
because
we struggled on third down again. Third down
yeah,
is we were always we stay behind the sticks, so when it comes to third down, it's always third and long.
yeah.
I don't get
But
it.
it was that one drive in which where I think it was 4th and 1, and they threw that screen to DJ.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was, I don't know if it was play calling or whatever, but DJ was like he had his man beat, but dude tackled him by his helmet. Remember that play?
Yeah.
So
I was looking at the stats right here. Our third down efficiency, we were 2 for 12 on third down.
2 for 12.
2 for 12 on third down. That's bad. That's real bad.
That's
Like, we can't
horrible.
convert on third down for shit. That's been our
No,
Achilles in the entire season so far. Because we're always third and long. It was because we can't get it done on first and second down. And that happened early in the game. We were just like getting nowhere fast. It's crazy.
that getting nowhere fast is gonna that's gonna be highlighted kind of more this next week, because we going up against the against
Cardinals.
Arizona,
Yeah.
and Braxton hurt, Tev is hurt, Bill Murray is hurt, so that offensive line is decimated right now. This is a good time to get
We.
Bates and Borum back.
Yeah. Now I thought Amagaji played weak early when he got in there, but I thought
Oh,
as he
yeah,
progressed, he got better.
yeah. As the game progressed, because when he came in for Braxton, them first two drives he looked horrible.
He looked horrible. Like he wasn't ready for that type of pressure, like for that type
No,
of strength or whatever. But then
yeah,
he adjusted quite nicely.
he adjusted quite nice. I mean, he still had a few bad plays, But at the same time, he as you just said, he adjusted quite naturally. I mean, quite whatever. He
Yeah,
adjusted.
he adjusted. He
He
adjusted.
adjusted because that's one of my notes as well. He significantly got better in that
Yeah,
second half.
yeah, I agree. I was like, okay, Ryan, okay. We might have something here. He just need more
Yeah,
playing time. He just, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Because it was something that I noticed. I mean, it's like he needs to work. He needs to work more on some technique, like forking and I forget what they call it when they slap their hands down
Yeah,
and pancake them. I think that's some things he needs to work on because he's getting long arm a lot back into the quarterback. So once he be able to get disengaged from the long arm, I think he'll be all right because he got long arms himself.
yeah. And he a little nasty, so that's good.
Yeah, and you can always see everybody's nastiness in the run game,
Right.
and that's where we see Tevin's at in the run game. But passing, man, we need help along that line.
Oof.
We need help. We
That's
need help.
that pass blocking is that shit was fool's gold. I like, okay, man,
Yeah, it's when you go up against better competition, it shows.
man.
We
So
cannot. One thing real quick. One thing I did notice: we cannot block one on one. We don't win a lot of one on one battles when we go on one along the line.
we need to bring our tight ends on the line more to chip.
No, I mean one like when it's like tackle against tackle or
I know. I'm
oh,
saying, do we need to
yeah,
have our tight ends help?
yeah. I mean shit. Even when they helping, they losing. Especially when the tight ends chip or the running back chip. You know they getting around the edge with them speed rushes sometimes. But
That's
to me,
crazy.
on them one-on-one battles, I'm seeing Pryor and Shelton getting beat. I've seen Tev get handed quite a few times as well.
Man, Tev had a disappointing game, man. I
Yeah,
I don't know what's wrong with Tev this season, but he's not the same Tev from the past.
no, no. That last play when he got bent back, yeah,
Ooh,
yeah, I can see him getting hurt on that one. He got bent back quite.
yeah.
He got folded. I ain't gonna
He,
say bent back. He got folded.
he ain't getting the new contract from the Bears.
You
I
don't
don't
think
see it.
so?
I don't see it. I said
Probably
that when
not.
I was watching him play. I'm like, he ain't getting no new contract. Bears gonna just go
But
ahead and get a free
well,
agent
but
or draft somebody.
well, why? But you're gonna turn that whole offensive line over, and you ain't gonna have no type of continuity there.
The continuity
None.
gonna be all new motherfuckers. We gonna need to turn it. Don't
Yeah,
be don't be Ryan Poles, J Mac, holding on to players and knowing this shit is ain't not working. It's not working.
yeah, that's true. But at the same time, I think where they fucked up at, they should have left Tevin at right guard. They should have left that
Agreed.
combination with him at right. That
Agreed.
that combination was too nasty, and you shouldn't have fucked with it. But they,
I agree.
they
Nate
moved
Davis.
Tevin
Nate
off his
Davis was the problem.
flexibility. Yeah, Tevin was real flexible with learning different positions. So
But you gave Nate Davis all that money. He said only thing he playing is the right side. So when came back healthy, you plugged him in at the right side.
yeah, only right now he's playing right inactive.
Right. So at this point, if Tell was healthy, I would have put him back to the right side.
Yeah, but they probably ain't even finna screw with that, knowing how Pryor's been playing. And to me, Pryor ain't been lights out either.
That's why
But
I would screw with
he's
it. You
been
don't
steady.
you don't deserve a chance to pick your side. You ain't that good. You you
Yeah,
play where I want you to play.
yeah, exactly,
I need my
exactly.
strength to the right. That's who I'm gonna play it. Although I do want my quarterback's blind side protected. We just have to address that in the offseason.
Right, and they going with the combinations that they've been using in the off season anyway, which was having Pryor in at right guard because he was in there even after Bates. I don't
Yeah.
even think they entertained the idea of putting Tails back over there.
Nah, when he came back, he went straight back to it, to the left.
Yeah, but it is what it is. I just I,
I got all right. Grade the coaching in this game, head coaching, coordinators, and all.
okay
Everybody is one.
as one.
Everybody is one. Offense, defense, special
Uh,
teams, head coach is one.
I have to go C minus.
C minus. And
Yeah,
I'm gonna assume the offense is pulling that grade down,
offense and head coach.
and the head coach is pulling that grade down. I agree.
Yeah,
OC and the HC.
yeah. I mean, yeah, coaching. Yeah, okay.
You
No, I'm gonna go D.
gonna
I'm gonna
go
go.
D?
I'm gonna give it a D plus.
A D plus.
Yeah,
Damn.
because
Yeah.
you coached the game well up until the last seconds, the last 12 seconds, the last 20 seconds of the game. So yeah, D plus because you you made too many bonehead coaching mistakes like this before. We had three last season, and this is the first this season. Actually, I'm gonna say this the third this season for the simple fact you didn't have us ready the Tennessee game. You didn't have us ready the Houston game, nor the Indianapolis game. And this game, you made some bonehead coaching decisions. So that's 4 games coaching. Yeah, B plus. My bad for the
Yeah.
ramble.
It's all good. Look,
Yeah.
we
How about
started the game.
yourself?
We started the game out. Punt, 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 turnover on downs, punt, punt, punt,
Keep going.
touchdown, miss field. No, that was it. Punt, fumble, touchdown, and then gave up the game.
Yep.
That
Yeah,
offense, man. Ah,
I don't understand. Well, so what's your grade? And before I touch on that, what's your grade for the coaching staff? What do you give the coaching staff?
I don't believe in a D plus. I think if it's a D, and there's no plus to it, I'm gonna just give it a D. I'm gonna give it a D as in dog shit. That's why I laughed when you said D plus. That's why I laughed when you said that. I'm like, ain't no plus if it's a D. That shit's still terrible. Give that shit a
Yeah,
D. Just a D.
it's still you ain't lying about that. It is. It's still terrible. That's horrible.
I can't find nothing positive about a D. So I'm gonna just give it a
Yeah,
D. No
you
plus.
ain't lying. Only to me the only positive was that there wasn't a positive. You coached the team that we gave up. You know what? That is a positive.
What's that?
This is what the 13th straight game in which we didn't give up 21 points.
Right? We're only giving up
Even though we
17
lost,
points for the season.
yeah. Even though we lost, we still have what 20 points. 20, yeah, 21 to 20 points. 20 to
Yeah.
21 points. That's 13 straight games. So how about that? That's where the D plus come in at. So there is some positive, not
I
much.
guess with an L on our forehead.
There you go. Yeah, how many L's we suffered doing that as well.
Right. Right.
We suffered
This
quite a
really
few
hurts.
L's.
To me, it really hurts our playoff chances throwing away games like this, bro.
Yeah,
You know,
it is. It is.
we had
And
no
I
business
don't,
winning this game the way it went, but we put ourselves in position to win it.
Yeah.
And then we got boneheaded at the end.
I'm like with Cole Kmet right now. Um, as he said, we was down the whole game, but we actually fought back to be in position to take the lead.
Yeah.
So, I mean, even though we took the L, that is a positive to take from that.
No, I
That
agree. Our defense bend and didn't break
yeah, yeah. But
until the Hail Mary.
yeah, until the boneheaded play, not being focused
Not being
by
focused, not
Tyreek
being
Stevenson.
prepared, not being
Yeah,
coached, all of
yeah.
that.
And that all just goes down to the last drive. Just take the ball
Yeah.
out their hands. It's something that you keep saying that I'm starting to adopt. The prevent defense does nothing but prevent you from winning.
Hmm.
That's all.
That's it.
And that's all we saw that last drive was prevent defense. And you giving up easy yards to put them in position to throw that Hail Mary. With no pressure on the quarterback, he was able to run around for 12 seconds
Man.
at the final tick. And even though there was some holding calls that should have been called on that Hail Mary,
Yeah,
but
holding
we got
calls,
to that.
blocking the back, all that type of
Yeah.
shit.
We
Yeah.
shouldn't have got to that.
And
Shouldn't have
like
got to that.
I was watching DJ Moore, or listening to DJ Moore this morning, and he brought that up, but he wasn't using that as an excuse. He said,
Right.
hey, refs miss calls. It was some holding,
Right.
but they miss calls every game. So
Yeah. So like you said, you just got to keep playing.
yeah.
So I mean, when you get put in that position, um, as JJ said, got to execute, and they weren't in position to execute. So that's
Yeah, I heard
players.
they addressed Tyreek Stevenson in the meeting today. And he came and apologized to his teammates as well. I need to hear
Good.
exactly what was said.
Well, we ain't gonna get that.
Nah, we're gonna get the PG version, the
Yeah.
political correct version, all that.
Yep. Because I think even JJ said, I don't know who responsibility it was. Oh, stop lying. You knows who it was. You just didn't want to put your boy on blast.
Yeah. But in that locker room, I hope they gave it to him, man. I hope they gave it to
Right.
him. Hey
Give it to
man,
him. Because
you
even
fucking
JJ
up.
said, my job was not to let my guy get in the fucking end zone. So this a Hail Mary. They ain't finna call holding, pass interference, unless it's just obvious.
Yeah.
They ain't finna call that on a Hail Mary.
Yeah, less is blatant, correct.
Right. So I don't know. We got to play better, and I hope they learn from it, especially as a team. It don't seem like the coaching staff is learning shit.
I swear, can't teach these old dogs new tricks, man.
Yeah, because Plus is making the same fucking mistakes, and I'm not understanding.
And next week, we got the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals are 4-4. Huh?
Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse. Kyler Murray is playing pretty good. He's playing pretty
Yeah.
good,
And I think we have issues. The way I'm looking at it, we got issues with mobile quarterbacks.
Yeah. Yesterday against the Dolphins, who has a decent defense, he put up 307 yards and 2 touchdowns.
I mean,
And he's
that
hard to see back there.
307.
He escaped that pocket. You don't see him until it's late, man.
Right. That's why I call him Mighty Mouse.
Yeah.
Them little legs be moving. And he gonna pick up. How many yards was those are passing yards or
Those are
was
his
he in
passing
there?
yards, 307 passing yards.
How
His
many he
running
have
yards was
scrambling
just
or?
19. Huh?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm
So,
more worried about that too. Him scrambling.
yeah, I worry about that because you can't see him. He's a little motherfucker.
Yeah.
He get behind that big ass offensive line. You ain't gonna see him until he come around that corner.
Right.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
that's what I think going to be an issue with us as far as containing him.
Yeah. Now the Dolphins did contain their running game, like I said. Kyler Murray, a.k.a. Mighty Mouse, 19 rushing yards. James Conner, 53. His longest was 17. So they contained them on the rushing.
Okay.
Hopefully, our run defense can do the same. Our run defense did good against Brian Robinson Jr. You know what I mean? I thought he was
And
going to go off. We actually did good. We took him out the game. You know,
yeah,
he was a non-factor.
I was actually shocked at that as well. But I was expecting them to kind of pound the ball a little bit. But our defensive line has performed above expectations.
He had 65 yards on 16 carries, not longest of 19. And going into that game, I'm like, with a quarterback, Jaden Daniels, if he plays, he's going to hand the ball off a lot, you know, which he did. 32 carries they had for the team. But I'm like, they're going to lean on the run game, and Brian Robinson is a good running back, and he going to eat us up because that's been our weakest link this season, but we actually play good against the run.
Yeah, I know. I've been peeping at. It's like after the first drive or so,
Yeah,
it's like
we
they
get our
calm
act
down
together.
a little bit. Yeah, it's like they calm down a little bit. So like I said, that defensive line has actually been performing above more than what I expected.
So Brian Robinson, 65 rushing yards. Austin Eckler, 52. Jaden Daniels, 52. So
Yeah,
they ate us up there. But
yeah, they average what 165 yards a game, anyways, as a
yeah, and
team.
they got
So
168. So they
yeah,
did what they supposed to
they hit
do.
the average.
Yeah. So back to the Cardinals next week. What are the keys, in your opinion, in your analysis, into winning the Bears winning that game? And it's also on the road. So we're bad on the road, 0-3.
Shit, Palouse is bad on the road. Period. 3-17.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
But
count no stats from his
yeah,
first season.
I know, I know.
I'm
Everybody
not counting.
always say that.
Last year and this year
I'm
stats
not
count
gonna
for me, in my opinion. But yeah,
fuck that. He was still head coach. But um, yeah, this game right here, I think it's gonna be one in the trenches again, and it's gonna be the key is who we gonna have on the offensive line that's gonna be there. Uh, the Swift, as I can see so far, has been a key cog. We got to get him going, keep him going, and I think we need to involve Odunze in the pass game a little bit more.
okay.
That's what I believe. Get him because I've
Are
been
they
seeing
not
a
running
lot of
enough
he.
plays for him, or he's just not getting the looks?
I don't think he's getting the looks, but I'm also seeing him getting open. On some replays of the game as well.
Okay,
So I think he should get some looks too. But keep feeding Swift and feed off of him in the play action.
I
That's what I
agree.
believe.
They got them as a
Uh,
1-point favorite at home, so they're not really favored.
right. And as
Um,
far on the defensive side, I think as we just talked about, we need to contain Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse. Um, hopefully we'll have Kyler Gordon and Jaquan Brisker back. Hopefully,
Yeah,
hopefully.
yeah. I don't think we talk about that enough with them two. It's like each season they out with injuries. It's either before the season or during the season they out with injuries. And I know what Brisker's problem is. He always knocking himself out.
Yeah, and
But not this time though.
he has 3 recorded concussions for his
Yeah.
short career.
Yep.
Same amount as Tua.
Yep. Yep.
So I mean, they held Tua out for like what, 4 weeks?
Yeah.
You think
I,
Jaquan gonna be still out or no?
he could be. I mean, but right now it don't seem as if the defense in the secondary has missed a step. So just for his safety, let him stay out. Let him get himself back together.
Yeah,
Or he get back out there on the field because he's a hitter anyways.
right. You can't make that man change his game. He ain't gonna change his game. He gonna play like he played. Just has
Yep.
this is naturally who he is.
Yep. He's a
The
hitter.
boy, the boy a thumper.
Yep. So I just say if there's no rush to get him back, and like I said, the secondary, it don't seem to be no real big drop off. So let him get better.
They got a couple good receivers, so our secondary got to be on their toes. They got Marvin Harrison Jr. They got Trey McBride. Well, he's a tight end, but he's still a receiver. But
Don't they got another one that they've been featuring in
I'm
their
trying to
offense?
think. I'm not sure. Let me look.
Yeah, that's one thing I actually haven't done is look up Arizona.
I'm not sure. I'm looking at yesterday's game because I don't know their personnel like that. Zay
Right.
Jones, Michael Wilson. Oh no,
That's their name, Wilson.
Michael Wilson. Okay,
That's the name that I heard.
he got a touchdown yesterday. He only
And
had
don't
31
he
receiving yards. Huh?
don't he got like more targets than Harrison?
That's a great question.
It's- I'm-
Probably because Harrison ain't really getting targeted a lot, you know. And I
yeah,
remember Kyler Murray saying that's not his job.
yeah. What kind of dumb shit was
Kyler
that?
Murray said that shit. Yeah.
Just not his job to get him the ball. Like,
Like
aren't
what?
you the fucking quarterback? Who says
He
that?
he's alluding to wherever the play is called to this guy, I'm gonna throw it to that guy.
Right. I understand that. Yeah. I mean,
But I don't agree
shit,
with that in its
right.
totality. I mean, like,
Because
get
you
past
got to
that
get the
read because if
ball.
that read
Right.
ain't open, Marvin Harrison might be open.
Uh huh.
You know.
Yeah. See, I don't know what I'm doing. I'll mess around and screw something up if I try to pull up anything else. That's
But
that's how that
Marvin
is.
Harrison had 111 yards receiving yesterday and a touchdown. So
Okay.
he's definitely a threat. 6 receptions for 111 yards, 1 touchdown. His longest went for 25. He only was targeted 7 times and got 6 of them. So
Okay.
Trey McBride
Okay.
is Kyler Murray's I guess first option because he got 11 targets, 124 yards on 9 receptions.
All right.
So
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to move shit around on
that's
this.
going to be an interesting game. I don't think that's a gimme anymore because the last 2 games the Cardinals
Now,
been playing pretty good.
man, only thing
They
I'm
beat the
saying
Chargers
ain't
and the
no game
Dolphins.
is a gimme.
They
No
played
game
two
is a
good.
gimme.
They played 2 good defensive teams and won them both at the end. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
17-15 against the Chargers, 28-27 versus the Dolphins on the road. And I think they kicked the field goal to win that one. But yeah, they won both games at the end. They kicked the field goal to win both of them.
That's why I say I don't. Okay, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That's why I say I don't just count any game as a gimme because all teams. Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah. All teams. They get paid to play. Shit.
Exactly. That's why I don't care about what people say the Bears ain't played nobody. Ain't no gimmies. All players get paid to play. Any given Sunday, you can get beat. And the Cardinals are
Oh.
winning right now, 2 in a row. They 4-4.
They tied they tied for the league for the lead over there in the West.
Right. When I
I
looked
ain't
at the
see all
schedule in the
that shit.
preseason, I thought this was a gimme when I looked at the schedule in the preseason. But
Yeah,
nah,
you would. Yeah, not no more.
not no more.
Nah, this again, as like I just said, ain't nothing to give me when they getting paid to play ball too.
Facts.
I just don't see it. I just don't see it. And them coaches, they coach to win. So, at any given time, a coach. They're gonna come up with a good game plan, and them boys gonna go out there to execute.
Right. They take care of the ball on third down. So you ain't just going to have to be no 3 and outs on them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They at least above 50% on third down. So
Okay. Now I found what I was looking for. So as you just said, Trey McBride is his main target.
right.
He got 56 targets.
For the season.
Yeah. And then I guess his second is Harrison with 50.
Okay.
And then Wilson with 39.
Okay.
So we're gonna need Edwards and Edmonds to cover McBride and whoever gonna cover Connor out the backfield, because he catches a couple of passes as well out
Well,
the
whoever ain't
backfield.
covering McBride, they got to get Connor.
Yeah, yeah. And that they pass coverage skills gonna be on display this weekend. I mean next
Yeah,
week.
that's a fact.
And they do got some catches. So yeah, they got quite a few catches too. But as you just said, it's gonna be a good game.
It's going to be a good game, man.
I want to see who covers how they utilize Harrison and who they put him up against. I
They got
wonder
to
if they
bracket him. They got to bracket him. They got to have a safety come over the top. And whoever's covering in the other corner got to just be on they shit, because they're gonna try to throw over the top on us.
do you think they're gonna try to exploit Stevenson again?
More than likely, you don't want to really mess with Jalen Johnson.
Okay.
More than
Okay.
likely,
Yeah, because I don't see too many teams testing Jalen.
not at all.
See
Teams
too
don't be
many
coming
teams
his way, man. They know what's up.
Yeah. And it's just good. They're gonna catch him one game when he might be slipping. So, I just hope he stay ready. I just hope he stay ready.
All right. And on that note, you got anything you want to close out with?
Nah, man. Just let's go out here and get this victory. Hopefully Sunday.
Yeah, I was
That's where
hoping this
my
was gonna
head
be a
at.
victory Monday, but
Yeah, but it was good to just talk about just have a talk about it, talk it out, get it off our chest. Uh, I can exhale now and move on to next week. I got to erase this out of my out of my memory bank. It ain't going nowhere yet, at least yet. Maybe I'll watch some football tonight, get rid of it.
yeah, watch somebody else get their ass beat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That sounds good. That
All right, my brother. I
sounds good.
appreciate you sharing your football analysis with me and with the Setting the Tone podcast fans. Everybody that's watching this, share it, like it, subscribe. Appreciate you for checking us out. And we'll see y'all again.
For sure. Bear
All
down.
right, bro. Bear down.